Wonder Woman is easily DC Comics' finest film since Christopher Nolan's The Dark Knight. Directed by Patty Jenkins, Wonder Woman is the origin story of DC Comics' sword-wielding superhero of the same name. The film follows the story of Diana, played for the second time in the DC Cinematic Universe by Gal Gadot. Diana is the Princess of Themyscira, a mythological island home of the Amazons, who protect humanity in Greek mythology. The first third of the film is spent on Themyscira, as Diana grows up and trains to become an Amazonian warrior and defeat Ares, the god of war. What sends her into action is the introduction of Captain Steve Trevor, a World War I American spy whose plane was shot down and he lands off the shores of the island. Diana learns of World War I and insists that it's the work of Ares, the god of war, and that she is the only one who can defeat him. What I really enjoyed about this film is its ability to capture the hopeful spirit of the source material. Ever since producer Zack Snyder took the reins of the DC Cinematic Universe, I've found that his films miss the mark of what make DC superheroes so great. That's the ideologies. Wonder Woman defends the human race because she believes that the humans are worth fighting for, and that humanity is truly great. The whole film has a hopeful tone, unlike 2013's Man of Steel and 2016's Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice, which had a much more dark and violent tone without the ideologies of Superman or Batman.
How can a woman fight in this? Ooh.
Who is this young woman?
She's my,
At the helm of this film is Gal Gadot. Her cameo role in Batman vs. Superman got me excited to see what she could do going forward in her own solo film, because even though she didn't have much of a role, she managed to capture what makes Wonder Woman such a cool hero. That hasn't changed here. Gadot shines in this role. What impresses me most is her ability to manage these two separate aspects of the character throughout the whole story. She plays both a naive person seeing humanity for the first time and a badass warrior who doesn't take orders from anybody but herself. The musical score of this movie helps give personality to the various worlds you encounter. When I initially saw the movie, I thought this was a Hans Zimmer score, because he did Batman vs. Superman and came up with the initial theme that they used in that movie. Upon looking further into the movie, I found out that the score was actually done by Rupert Gregson-Williams, and he did a great job with this film. He manages to capture that Hans Zimmer style with loud percussive themes and different heavy eighth note rhythms, but also he makes it his own, with his own additional things, with that grand trumpet fanfare towards the end of the film in the big final battle with Ares. The soundtrack is really, really impressive. His ability to create these different themes that give these worlds their own personality is on par with a John Williams theme. Wonder Woman is a return to form for DC films. Between the film's hopeful message, Gal Gadot's incredible performance, and the musical score, this is one superhero film you can't miss. A 5 out of 5.